Hey YouTube, welcome to College Sistahs TV. I know I have been MIA for a while. I haven't been on YouTube or anything because what happened was my camera was actually messing up. I couldn't get my filming quality and my editing to the way that I wanted it to be. So in addition to that and just being busy with school, I was gone for a long time. But now I am back and hopefully, better than ever when it comes to this video and editing and, video content and all of that. So I'm definitely back and I'm going to be a big part of the channel now. So today I just wanted to show you a quick makeup look. So stay tuned. Hey sisters, let's jump right into this tutorial. The first thing that I'm going to do is start to put on my foundation. Right now I am using the Maybelline Fit Me and this is the shade 335. This is my absolute favorite foundation, so I would definitely recommend that you guys try it, especially if you're looking for something good from the drugstore. I like to first dot the foundation all over, and then the next thing I do is I just blend it in with the beauty blender. It might look like I'm really like smacking my face with the beauty blender, but I'm not. It's just fast forwarding a lot. So it's just really important that you blend your foundation out and make sure it looks absolutely flawless. So just blend, 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 guys. Make sure that you really get that foundation looking the way that you want. And then the next thing that I do is I put a second layer of foundation on, just on places that need it. The really great thing about this particular foundation that I want you all to try is that you can really build up the coverage from light to fairly medium. And also comment your favorite foundation that's from the drugstore in the comments also, so that we can all see what are some great things and I possibly can try some new products that I haven't heard about before. The next thing that I do is I use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I think right here I'm using the shade Fawn. I just like to put that on my under eye area, and then I put some on my forehead, my nose, and a little bit on my chin. And then the next thing that I do is I blend it out using my favorite beauty blender. And I'm also just going to go ahead and use the exact same one that I use for my foundation. And just make sure that you do your best to blend out all the concealer the best you can so that it's not any harsh lines or anything. And it just gives you that highlighted look. Alright, and the next thing that we're going to do is our eyebrows right here. The first thing that you want to do is just brush them so that they're going in the direction that you want it to be. And then go in with your whatever product that you want to use for your eyebrows. Right here I'm using the e.l.f. Eyebrow gel. But you can use whatever you want to use. Just make sure that whatever it is, it's working for you. And I just have a small brush that I'm going through and just defining the shape of my brows and stuff. The eyebrows are the frame to the face, so I would definitely recommend that you don't skip your eyebrows, they gotta be on fleek. Here I am just really looking at the mirror and really making sure that I get my eyebrows exactly the way I want. The next thing that I'm gonna do is set my concealer. I actually am not doing the whole baking thing that a lot of girls are doing on YouTube because I feel like that uses too much powder. So I'm just putting the powder on with a tapered brush and I'm just putting it at all the places where I highlighted. I'm just trying my best to just make sure that it's as blended as possible and that I really have a matte look to the skin because of the powder. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to contour, and I'm contouring with the black Radiance powder. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks and my forehead and just really, add some color to my face. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to prep our eyes for our eyeliner nail, or prep our eyes for our eyeshadow now that our foundation's completed. And I'm just using a lighter concealer. And I'm just going to blend that out with the same beauty blender from before so that we can start with one even canvas. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a brown eyeshadow, and that's going to be our transition shade, and we're going to put that on our crease. The brown shade that you can use can be an eyeshadow like I'm using, or it can just be the same brown shade that you use to contour, as long as it's a natural color that matches your skin, but just a little bit, like 1 to 2 shades darker. The next thing that I'm going to do after I'm done blending that on my crease is I'm going to go in with a red eyeshadow, and I'm going to put that over top of the brown color. So now when we mix those two colors, we get like a dark brown burgundy type of shade on our crease. And then the next thing that you see me doing right here is I am putting a darker brown shade just on the outer corner of my eye, but not in the whole inner corner, just the outer corner. And what that's going to do is create more depth and make our eyes look like they stand out a lot more. The last thing that I'm doing is I'm taking a light peach shade, like a light cream type of shade, and I'm putting that on my actual eyelid. And that's also creating depth, contrasting with the brown that we used right before. And then the very last thing that I'm doing is I'm taking a gold color, and I'm using that on the inner corners to make them stand out more. And then right after that, I am using a dark like red color on my lips. And what the dark red color is doing is it's contrasting with the red on my eyes, so it's just like giving you all types of vibes or whatever. And the last thing that I'm doing is I'm using my Stila highlighter. This is actually eyeshadow, and I'm putting that on my cheekbones. And if you saw me smiling, that is because that is the best highlighter ever, and it's very inexpensive. I think you can get this eyeshadow for about like $7 or $8, and it just like takes your face to a whole nother level. So that's life. And now I'm almost done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and like, and follow us on some other social media.